Draymond Green, known for his defensive brilliance and outspoken nature, has reflected on the stark difference between the dominance of Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. After a careful observation, Green has firmly stated that Jokic operates on an entirely different level and is significantly harder to guard than Embiid. What's even more remarkable is the respect Jokic has earned from Green, who is typically more known for trash-talking his opponents than praising them.
Usually when you have guys that talented and that skilled, they're a little soft. He's far, far from soft. He's an absolutely incredible.
If the defenders who face Nikola Jokic hold such profound respect for his game, imagine the appreciation from his teammates, who directly benefit from his brilliance on the court. One of the biggest beneficiaries is Michael Porter Jr., a player whose skill set thrives thanks to Jokic's offensive mastery. While Porter Jr. is somewhat limited, relying heavily on his spot-up shooting and lacking strong passing or ball handling skills, playing alongside Jokic elevates him into an elite scorer who consistently brings value to the Denver Nuggets. Having spent his entire career with the Nuggets and alongside Jokic, Porter Jr. has gained unique insights into the Serbian superstar, both as a player and as a person. He has shared glimpses into Jokic's personality during the offseason and in the locker room, providing a deeper look at the man behind the MVP trophies. This partnership underscores how Jokic's influence extends far beyond his own achievements, shaping the success and growth of those around him. In 2016, Porter Jr. was named Champion of the Year in the U.S. 4 years in a row.
Yeah, man. Joker all offseason is in Serbia, drinking beer and watching horses. He definitely likes horses more than basketball. Man, we'll be in there getting ready for practice at training camp, and he's on his phone watching the horse races. He probably didn't touch a basketball all offseason, and somehow he got better.
It's always fascinating to catch a glimpse of the more personal side of Nikola Jokic through the stories shared by his teammates, like Michael Porter Jr., known for being notoriously private with the media. Green has openly admitted that Jokic's incredible skill set has made him a better defender, even thanking the Serbian superstar for the challenge he brings to every matchup. This level of praise is rare coming from Draymond, especially considering Jokic's primary focus is offense, while defense is Green's bread and butter. In addition to commending Jokic's impact, Green has highlighted how unique the Joker is as a player, emphasizing his rare combination of skill, physicality, strength, and toughness. For Draymond Green, Jokic isn't just a tough opponent. He represents a truly special archetype of a player, redefining what it means to dominate the modern NBA.
Just told him thank you for making me better. It's absolutely incredible to play against a guy like that. Incredible talent. Just told him thank you for making me better. It's an honor and a pleasure to play against someone so talented and so skilled. And
NBA talent rarely offering glowing praise. However, when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Pippen's tone takes a notable shift. He acknowledges something about Jokic that he rarely expresses about current players, especially in an era filled with unprecedented talent. For a player who once shared the court with Michael Jordan to speak so highly of Jokic tells you just how impactful the Jokic has become.
That guy is the best player in basketball. He the best player. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't nothing you can do.
Tracy McGrady was one of the most gifted and special scorers in NBA history, showcasing his brilliance over the course of his career with Toronto, Orlando, and Houston. Known for his ability to carry teams on his own during his prime, T-Mac built his legacy around what he could do with the ball in his hands, rather than playing off the ball. Despite this, McGrady doesn't hesitate to recognize the joy and basketball IQ Nikola Jokic brings to the game. In fact, T-Mac has said that if he could play with one player in today's game, it would be the Joker. For a scorer as dominant as McGrady to say this is incredibly high praise. It underscores just how easy Jokic makes the game for his teammates, with his elite passing creating opportunities that elevate everyone on the floor. As a player,
let me tell y'all something. This dude is so fucking good, man. Straight up. Like, I haven't seen anything like him. Where he passes. You got a 7'1" center bringing up the ball, initiating the offense. It is amazing. The passes that he makes from one side of the court to the other, on time and on target, the bounce passes in between defenses, he is amazing. If there's the one guy I would want to play with, I would love to play with. He's a problem. He's like Jason Kidd as a point guard. Like, those guys don't have to score to affect the game.
James Worthy is celebrated for his decorated career as one of the league's greatest role players. After a stellar college career at the University of North Carolina, where he teamed up with Michael Jordan to win the 1982 national championship, Worthy was drafted first overall by the Los Angeles Lakers. During his time with the Showtime Lakers, he earned a reputation as one of the most clutch players in the league, earning the nickname Big Game James. Like many of the other greats who have praised Nikola Jokic, Worthy has shared the court with some of the league's best players, including Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and Bob McAdoo. Having witnessed greatness up close, Big Game James is uniquely qualified to assess just how special Jokic is, and he's not afraid to draw comparisons between the Joker and two of his legendary Lakers teammates.
To me, he's Magic and Kareem on the floor at the same time. He's a guard, he makes great decisions, hell of a pass, and then when he wants to be Kareem, he goes down and dominates. He's a special player that does a lot of things, and your antennas have to be up.
Much like James Worthy, Jerry West, while Jokic is known for his masterful playmaking, he also contributes elite rebounding and the ability to score aggressively when needed, making him one of the most well-rounded players in the league. Sabonis, who similarly values playmaking and rebounding in his own game, is uniquely positioned to offer this praise, acknowledging how Jokic has elevated these skills to an unmatched level. Adding another layer to this connection, Sabonis is the son of Arvydas Sabonis, a legendary big man from the 1990s, which makes his endorsement of Jokic even more significant in the context of elite big men throughout NBA history.
He just gets everyone involved. He gets everyone involved at the same time being aggressive, and he's just a complete basketball player. He does a bit of everything. So, that's basically what basketball is. So it's awesome to watch.
Arvydas Sabonis, a pioneer of playmaking and floor spacing for centers in the 1990s, left a lasting legacy that has influenced the evolution of the position. This makes De'Aaron Sabonis' appreciation for Nikola Jokic even more meaningful, as it bridges the gap between generations of big men who excel at more than just traditional roles in the paint. While Arvydas introduced the concept of playmaking and floor spacing for centers, Jokic has taken it to new heights, proving that big men can dominate not only with strength and size, but with exceptional skill and versatility. This connection highlights how Jokic's impact on the game is a continuation of the innovations brought forth by the previous generation, making his success even more historically significant. Last Christmas Day, the NBA delivered an unforgettable lineup of games, with one of the most anticipated matchups being a showdown between Nikola Jokic and Kevin Durant. These two superstars had already clashed earlier in the year during a heated second-round playoff series, where Jokic ultimately prevailed on his way to winning the championship. These insights into Jokic's life feel rare and special. One of the most endearing aspects of his personality is his deep love for his horses, back in his hometown of Serbia. It's almost comical how much he treasures them, showcasing a laid-back and grounded persona that starkly contrasts with the unstoppable force he becomes on the basketball court. Off the court, Jokic comes across as easygoing and unassuming, yet his dominance in the NBA leaves little doubt about his unparalleled talent. Even Damian Lillard, who has been on the losing end of Jokic's brilliance multiple times, recently took to social media to declare Jokic as the best player in the league. Interestingly, Lillard also brought Joel Embiid into the conversation, acknowledging Embiid's MVP-worthy performances, but emphasizing that there's a significant difference between being the MVP and being the best player in the league. For Lillard, that title firmly belongs to Jokic.
Joker might be the best player in the league, my boy. The best player don't always win MVP. I thought Embiid should have won MVP this year, but that boy Joker, boy, he might be the best player in the league. Watching him play and playing against him is like blood don't ever miss.
Damian Lillard's praise for Nikola Jokic carries significant weight, especially considering Lillard's own reputation as one of the best shot makers in NBA history. Lillard understands the importance of shot making, which is why he's right to highlight Jokic's remarkable efficiency and precision in scoring. Jokic's ability to make difficult shots with such consistency sets him apart from most players in the league, solidifying his status as an all-time great. De'Aaron Sabonis has also praised Jokic for his exceptional passing and playmaking, drawing attention to how Jokic excels as a complete basketball player.
Let me tell y'all something. This dude is so good, man. Straight up. Like, I haven't seen anything like him.
With Joker, he understands basketball so well. I'm gonna go middle, right? He don't need to know where his player is because they already understand the language, right?
I hope they make a trade. You cannot waste the Joker's career. He is the best player in the world.
They won a championship.
I know, but he's like, they could win again.
Giannis, Embiid, Joker. Of those three, who is the toughest to guard?
Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic has quietly established himself as one of the most dominant and unique players in NBA history. His unparalleled ability to manipulate defenses with brilliant passes and his unmatched basketball IQ make him one of the greatest to ever play the game. Whether it's his scoring, rebounding, playmaking, or leadership, Jokic impacts the game in every possible way, redefining what it means to play the center position. But don't just take my word for it. NBA legends from all generations have weighed in on what makes the Joker so special. Among them, Larry Bird shared something so unexpected about Jokic that it could forever change the way you view his legacy. Let's dive into what these icons have to say about one of the most extraordinary players we've ever seen. Kevin Garnett, one of the most intense competitors and respected voices in basketball, has witnessed a lot during his legendary 21-year career. Known for his fiery demeanor and relentless drive, KG rarely gives out compliments lightly. However, when it comes to Nikola Jokic, even Kevin couldn't hold back his admiration. Highlighting the historic nature of Jokic's achievements, KG drew comparisons to some of the greatest big men to ever play the game. For a player of Garnett's stature to speak so highly of Jokic underscores just how extraordinary the Joker truly is.
Like, what he's doing in our league is just, he's ripping the records apart. I think, Pete, they showed a stat where he's had a triple-double on every team in the league. Bro, right now, Joker's more dominant than Wilt Chamberlain right now, Lord. Damn. They got some taking him over Shaq. They got taking Joker over Wilt or Shaq.
Scottie Pippen is best remembered as Michael Jordan's trusted sidekick during the Chicago Bulls dynasty in the 80s and 90s. Renowned as one of the greatest perimeter defenders of all time, Pippen was a consummate winner who always prioritized team success and wasn't shy about talking trash after a big play. Since retiring, Pippen has earned a reputation as a sharp critic of today's NBA talent, rarely offering glowing praise. With a budding rivalry brewing between the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns, it was even more surprising to hear Kevin Durant heap praise on Jokic. What Durant had to say about Jokic was truly unexpected, adding another layer of respect to the growing admiration for the Serbian center. Many NBA fans are still hesitant to place Nikola Jokic among the exclusive ranks of the top 10 players of all time. Ironically, a lot of fans and media members often rank Jokic on the same tier as Kevin Durant. It's always difficult to fully appreciate the greatness of an active player within the larger context of NBA history. That's what makes it so significant when Kevin Durant himself brings Jokic into these elite conversations. One active superstar who has long been in the greatest of all time conversation is none other than LeBron James, whose recognition of Jokic's greatness adds further credibility to the ongoing debate about Jokic's place in NBA history.
I know how great he is. I know how great Joker is. There's certain guys in this league that play the game a certain way. A certain way that I like to play the game as well. And he's one of them. Where you are always off balance when you guard a player like that because of his ability to score, rebound, shoot. He sees plays before they happen. There's not many guys in our league like that.
As one of the most celebrated athletes in any sport, LeBron James has heard every possible compliment. What's far more uncommon, however, is for him to be the one giving out praise. But Nikola Jokic is a unique talent who has earned every bit of recognition coming his way. Jokic belongs to that exclusive all-time tier alongside LeBron James. and even LeBron has noted the similarities in their games. Both approach basketball with a vision and style that set them apart, something rarely seen in NBA history. When LeBron James recognizes this kind of greatness, you know it's special, and he doesn't hesitate to speak on it.
Jokic?
It's long been evident that Jokic elevates those around him, but Westbrook has always been a special case. Despite playing alongside some of the NBA's biggest stars, Westbrook's partnerships often ended in disappointment. He even pushed Kevin Durant out of Oklahoma City after years of frustration. Yet, under Jokic's influence, Westbrook seems to have found new life, proving that the Joker's magic extends far beyond his individual greatness. Russell Westbrook's time with James Harden in Houston didn't make the Rockets true contenders, and his stint with LeBron James and Anthony Davis in Los Angeles became infamous for dysfunction, exposing the worst in each player's style. Even the King couldn't reignite Westbrook's career. That's why Westbrook's praise for Jokic hits differently. It's not just respect, it's gratitude. Playing alongside Jokic has reignited Westbrook's love for the game and restored his legacy. Under Jokic's influence, Westbrook is now making winning plays, showcasing his strengths while minimizing his weaknesses. For the first time in years, he looks revitalized, thriving alongside the Joker. Their chemistry on the court resembles that of a seasoned duo, and Westbrook's transformation is evident. Here's what Westbrook himself had to say about playing with Jokic.
Man, he's the best player in the world. My job is to make the game easy for him, and he does it for everybody else. And it's a pleasure to be able to share the floor with him.
Westbrook openly acknowledges how Nikola Jokic simplifies the game for everyone around him. Both Jokic and Westbrook are renowned for their ability to rack up triple-doubles and elevate subpar teams to competitive levels. For Westbrook, who knows firsthand how challenging it is to consistently raise the performance of those around you, Jokic's current dominance is nothing short of extraordinary. That's why it feels so natural for Westbrook to call Nikola Jokic the best player in the world. The debate over who holds the title of the best player in the world has become much clearer in recent years. While Joel Embiid managed to win an MVP award in a season many felt should have gone to Jokic, the gap between the two is evident. Jokic has consistently proven he is on a level unmatched by any other center, including Embiid, whether through his historic playoff runs, back-to-back MVPs, or his unparalleled ability to elevate his teammates. Jokic has left little doubt about his status as the best. Embiid may be a talented big man, but Jokic's dominance has set him apart as the clear standard in the league. While Embiid has occasionally thrown subtle jabs at Jokic through the media, he also knows when to give credit where it's due. Even Embiid, with all his accomplishments, has admitted that Jokic is dominating the league right now. Despite their rivalry, there's a mutual respect between these two elite big men, further highlighting Jokic's transformative impact on the game.
It's a monster. I saw what he was able to do last night. I was watching the game actually. I'm always watching. I'm watching every game, but he's a monster. What he's able to do on the basketball floor, really, it's crazy. From big man to big man I'm happy that, when you look at, who's dominating the league and really who the best players are, you got, really all big men.